Tonight on PNG Weekly, we have an interview with the second most important person of the Christmas season, Santa Claus. We take a look at the best Christmas songs ever, and also this week's top news stories. All that and more tonight on PNG Weekly! Hello and welcome to the show, everyone. This is PNG Weekly, and as always, I am your dutiful host, Freddie S. Let's dive into it. Our first story. The Hanukkah season is upon us, and it is making motherfuckers go crazy. Rob Reiner and his wife were allegedly stabbed and killed by Flight of the Conchords co-star Jermaine Clements. My apologies, it says here that it was their son, Nick Reiner. There are very little details about the murder at this time. Despite his mostly retarded political takes, Spinal Tap is one of the best films ever to be made. If you are in a band, it is mandatory viewing. End of story. So, rest in peace, Mr. Reiner, and we'll see you in Valhalla. No newsworthy event in America would be complete without President Trump chiming in with a hilarious quip, and this is no exception. The president wasted no time at all to kick dirt on the Reiner's grave. He blamed the death on Trump derangement syndrome, which would have brought the House down 6 years ago, but after the nonstop dick-sucking of a certain Middle Eastern country, the president's words seem brain-dead at best. I won't feign outrage over a mean tweet, but wait for the body to cool off until you make your brilliant joke, seeing as how you really are concerned about getting into heaven. Two Brown University students, Mohammed Aziz Mezakov, a scholarship recipient, and the VP of the College Republican Club, Ella Cook, who by all accounts appears like a sweet angel, were both killed by an unknown gunman. Eyewitness reports mention overhearing the words Allahu Akbar before the shooting. Another white supremacist terror attack, to be sure. Despite having over 800 cameras on the campus, we have very little information at this time except this grainy footage of a husky gentleman. In other shooting news, an Australian father and son beach trip took a wrong turn when instead of breaking out the boogie boards, the pair massacred 15 at a Hanukkah celebration. A humble tobacconist, Ahmed Al-Hamed, disarmed the shooter and is recovering in the hospital after suffering multiple gunshot wounds. In classic Aussie fashion, some good old boys gave the old boot to the shooters after they were put into custody. And to that, we give a good day. Some new photos from Jeffrey Epstein's estate have been released by House Democrats, and for the most part, they are all normal pictures that could be found in literally anyone's home. Dentist chair with weird faces on the wall? Everyone in my friend group has a setup like that. Just normal stuff. So many shootings in the world, they are turning into big-ticket tourist destinations. A survivor of the 10/7 terror attack just so happened to be at the Bondi Beach attack. And, coincidentally, a Parkland survivor was at the Brown University attack. Some online are theorizing a crisis actor situation, but one thing is for sure, this guy needs a new travel agent. And now, a Christmas poem. Shabbat Shalom and dreidel made of clay. Erika Kirk is here, and she needs to get paid. Sabbath on Saturday? GTFO, bitch. Grifting off a corpse just to get rich. Fuck off to your home, you fakin' gay twat. It's Merry Christmas around here. We don't suck Israeli cock. Stay tuned, everyone. An interview with the one, the only Santa Claus. Stay with us.
Do you work long hours lurking on the dark web at your government job? Yeah. Do you sometimes get lonely while posting on 4chan how you're going to overthrow the government in Minecraft? Yeah, sometimes. How did you know that? Do you long to find someone who glows just as bright as you so you can bring internet Nazis and Palestinian extremists to justice? Oh yes, totally. Well, FedPost might be for you. Find your match on FedPost. FedPost, the dating app that glows.
So happy to have our next guest with us. He is taking a few minutes out of his very busy schedule to talk with us this evening. A man who goes by many names, but certainly needs no introduction. The one, the only, Santa Claus. Santa, it's great to have you here. You gotta be busier than a one-armed monkey with two peckers with the holiday coming up, so I really appreciate you taking the time this evening. How are your preparations going so far? Are you ready for the big night?
Yes, of course I'm ready. We have a couple last-minute things to take care of.
Okay,
And
sure.
Mrs. Claus, well, she has been on the Ozempic. She's been miserable these last few months. And the
Yeah.
farts. It's literally unbelievable.
Yeah, I heard that was a thing.
The elves tried starting a union early in the year.
Oh, okay.
And we had to bring in some H-1Bs to help production along. Some of them aren't taking to the North Pole weather so much. And the snow out on Main Street is a little browner these days, but doing pretty good otherwise. We should be ready for Christmas Eve with no issues. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, well, that's awesome to hear, Santa. I'm a little sad to hear about the labor issues up there at the North Pole, but what else been going on? Anything cool? Anything interesting?
Oh, well, not too much. I started watching True Detective and just finished the first season. Ho, ho. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was,
liked
right?
it very much. But let's take a look at your Christmas list, shall we? It looks like you only have a couple things on here. Have you been a good boy this year?
Santa, I thought that was just supposed to be private, between you and me. But whatever, I guess content's content. Yes, I've been a good boy this year, Santa, but it's definitely hard sometimes.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you're on the nice list. Let's get into it, shall we? It says here, first on your list, that you want January 6th, but like for real.
Well, you know me, Santa. You know how it goes.
And it also says you would like a 1980s El Camino lowrider. That seems slightly out of character.
I don't know, Santa. I've always wanted one. I think they're cool.
And lastly, it says you would like to secure a future for the... Well, I'm not sure I should read the rest of that out loud there, Freddie.
I appreciate that, Santa.
You don't want to get yourself on too many lists.
Yeah, you are totally correct.
But I will see what I can do about this list. I see you had another attachment in your email. What's this then, Freddie?
Well, Santa, that is just a small Christmas list for some of my friends who've been so kind to be on my show this year. I just wanted to see if I could help make their holiday like a little brighter with some Christmas cheer.
Oh, let's take a look then, shall we? For my friend Candace Owens, the Penis Inspector General, I would like to get her a new magnifying glass and measuring tape for her penis inspections.
Yeah, I think that would honestly be great for her investigations.
For my good friend Tucker Carlson, a new badge wallet for his FBI badge and some Elp brand anal suppositories.
Yeah, he was talking about that. I've heard some things,
For my favorite couple, President Trump and Bibi, I would like to get them that black glove thing from the Epstein photos so they can spice up their sex life.
As soon as I saw that thing, I knew who it would be perfect for,
Oh, for Kash Patel, I would like to get him a child-sized Kevlar vest and one of those backpack steel plates so he will feel safe at his job.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, it's pretty good.
J.D. Vance, I would like to get him a new set of demon masks for when him and Usha get intimate.
I thought this was going to be a great gift for him.
For Jonathan Greenblatt, I would like to get him a copy of the anti-Semitism resolution from the Senate, autographed by Nick Fuentes.
I mean, when a gift just speaks to you it just speaks to you.
For Piers Morgan, I would like to get him a new cuck chair for the corner and a beach towel for him to wipe off Mr. Suds's back when it gets all sweaty.
Yeah, I figured he probably could use a new one, I felt bad for him.
For my Indian friends, an industrial-size vat of poopery.
And you need something real industrial for that kind of mess over there.
Since he's from Texas, He might like a hat that represents both of his cultures.
Another gift, just when you know, you know.
For my hilarious friend, Dave Portnoy, probably some of those chocolate coins.
And I know that's like his favorite joke, so.
And for my good friend, the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein, he would probably like some sheath underwear because they have those ball pouches in the underwear that would probably be good for his privates that are shaped like a Halloween gourd.
Yeah, it's like, what do you get the guy that's got everything, you know? You just don't know.
That seems like a pretty good list, and I
Oh.
am glad you are thinking of others around
Thanks,
the
Santa.
holiday season. I will see what I can do for you and your friends, Freddy.
I appreciate that, Santa. All right, Santa.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas to
of course.
all, and to all a good night. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, Santa, thank you so much for coming to the program tonight. I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks again, Santa. Stay with us, everyone, as we count down the very best Christmas songs.
Do you sometimes get bored with the same old white people seasonings like lemon pepper or Montreal steak? Do you wish your sleepy rural town had more culture? Have you ever dreamed of taking your new Fed Post date out for dinner, sampling the finest exotic cuisine right in your own backyard? Well, come on down to Mogadishu Buffet, serving all of your favorite authentic dishes like mud cookies, partially digested grass from camel's stomach, wild leaves. Everyone loves our hut-style recipes. Come on down to Mogadishu Buffet. We're your family now.
So I am sure many of you have seen the posts recently discussing all of the Christmas songs that were written by people who do not love Jesus and their helpful worker elves, and do not include anything about Christianity or the birth of Jesus, and were basically used as propaganda to take all the spirituality out of the holiday and create a secular winter holiday celebration, or so the theory goes. And this is by no means new information. Many that have come before us have known and talked about this dirty secret. So growing up, this is not something that was ever talked about in my home. Church was not a big part of our life when I was young. When I was a teen, I got to go to summer camp, at church summer camp, and started learning more. But when I was little, we just loved everything Christmas and all the good stuff that came with it. The songs, the TV specials, the movies, the cookies, the food, friends, family, all that good stuff. But you get older and you learn more and you find out something is missing. Yes, Santa is awesome and cool, but once you turn into a teenager, that piece of magic disappears until you have kids of your own. And the reality is, without Jesus Christ, there wouldn't be much of a giant holiday celebration at the end of December. But here is the thing for me. I really enjoy many of the secular Christmas songs. You only get to hear them a couple times a year, and some of them are bangers. So guess what? We are taking them back. We're taking them all back. Enough of the preamble. Let's get into it. My favorite Christmas songs of all time. All right, this list is in no particular order. We will start out with the first song on our list, Ring Christmas Bells by Ray Conniff and the Ray Conniff Singers. Something about it, it's like super haunting. And I think like the first time I heard it, what might be from the South Park one where they did all the Christmas music. And then just found like the actual version and came to love it. So this is a really good one. I don't want to get struck for copyright, and I'm not too sure how that all works. So we'll try to keep it under 10 seconds. Number 2, Don't Shoot Me Santa Claus by The Killers. Yeah. So obviously nothing to do with Jesus. I'm gonna try to keep it like half and half, some kind of like spiritual, and then the rest are just songs that I really like. I'm a rock musician, so sue me. I got a soft spot for a lot of these ones. But the Killers, I enjoy the Killers. I like Brandon Flowers as a singer, and I love this song. It's very catchy, very cool. All right, coming up next, this is literally like my favorite Christmas album, probably the Michael Bublé Christmas album. You know, Call Me Queer. I don't care. Yeah, wicked smooth voice. I mean, it's impeccable. It's a really nice album for the most part. All right, coming in next, number four, The Kinks, Father Christmas. Yeah, this one's awesome to me. I don't know. It kicks ass. Nice punky, and it obviously mean spirited, and whatever, whatever, bro. I really like that song. It's fun. Next, Celine Dion. Oh, really nice version. All right, coming up next. Hate me if you want. I know he's a fucking commie, but like I grew up as a Beatles baby. That is what was played in the house when I was little. So I just always kind of liked the Beatles. And like there's something about like a children's choir that I really like that and like hand claps in a song. Not you can't overdo it. You can't do it in every song, but like when you do it tastefully and nice, chef's kiss, brother. Video sad stuff. All right, coming up next, classic, classic. I love this fucking song. It literally makes me think of Christmas every time I hear it. I love it. All right. Coming up next, another classic one. I really love this version. There's a lot of versions of all of these, obviously, but this is definitely my favorite one. Next, this is a newer one that I found, but I really like this one quite a bit. This is Charlotte Church. What's like the cool fact about this? Like, it's like the first comment down here. It was on the other time when I looked that up earlier. But she is singing in the Abbey where they say Mary is buried underneath. So that's like really awesome to sing your heart out like that. In the place where Mary's buried. That's just really cool shit. She really, really pretty voice. Good stuff. Classic 90s kid. Another one. Sue me if you don't like it. Pretty sure like Home Alone 2 this is what it was from. I mean, Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's all Christmas, baby. All right. That was about 10. Let's do some honorable mentions. This one is no doubt Onic. When I was doing the playlist for this earlier, and I was like, oh, the video was filmed in India. How fun. All right, coming up next, this one's for Grandma Stinger. Elvis Presley, Blue Criminal herself right now. Elvis, I am not a huge Elvis fan, but I heard this one a lot growing up with Grandma, and it just makes me think of Grandma Stinger. And Christmas time and her Rocky Road fudge and the chili and, all the good stuff about Christmas when you were little. Last honorable mention, U2, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. It is really a shame about the YouTube copyright, because I could just sit here and watch music videos and be a VJ for a lot of hours in the day. All right, everybody. Merry Christmas. I'm going to try to still do a show next week that should come out before Christmas. But if you don't see me until then, you have yourself a Merry, Merry Christmas. And we'll see you next time. Peace.